Hello. Today, we're here to present you with the facts about the war between Israel and Palestine using two AI characters, one Jewish and one Muslim. We'll also reveal truths about Jerusalem and the third Jewish temple.
Hello, I'm Alara Wint, a Jew.
Hello, I'm Hakim, a Muslim.
Why has there been so much tension and conflict in this region for so many years? Will these two characters reconcile at the end of this debate, return to their homeland and live together? Why is this place so important? Why does this small hill in Jerusalem carry the weight of thousands of years? Why do millions of hearts beat faster just by hearing its name? If you think it's just a matter of land, you haven't seen the whole picture. And if you think it's a political issue, you're still missing the spiritual aspect of the matter. This issue goes beyond armies and is older than you might imagine. This is the first Qibla of Islam, the footsteps of the prophets, the land upon which revelation descended, and the place from which the Messenger of God, peace be upon him and his family, ascended to the heavens. At the same time, Jews consider this the land that God gave them, which they have now lost through repeated wars, and believe that for their ultimate salvation they must build the third temple there so that, together with the Messiah, their resurrection may be established. Mr. Nail Hakim, could you tell us more about Beit al-Maqdis and explain why this place is so important to Muslims?
Did you know there is a place where one prayer equals 50,000 prayers, a place where over 100,000 prophets have prostrated? It is from this very spot that the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, ascended to the heavens and received the command of prayer. That place is Al-Aqsa Mosque. But Al-Aqsa is more than stones and marble. It is the heart of sacred history, the first Qibla of Muslims and the scene of the Prophet's Miraj. It is here that Prophet Solomon, peace be upon him, with the help of jinn and birds, built a unique sanctuary and prayed. Whoever prays in this mosque returns purified, like the day they were born. Its greatest sanctity was during the night of ascension. The Prophet became the leader of all prophets there and ascended to the heavens to bring the gift of prayer to the Ummah. Today, this place is in danger. There are real plans to destroy it and build the third temple. But a bigger threat than bullets is our silence. Palestinians continue with resilience to keep the call to prayer alive.
The first temple, Solomon's temple. About 3,000 years ago, the people of Judah and Israel decided to build a temple as a place for God's presence. King Solomon built it in Jerusalem, making it the holiest place for us. Inside was the Ark of the Covenant, symbolizing God's presence. The first temple lasted about 400 years, but was destroyed by the Babylonians in 586 BCE. The people were taken into exile in Babylon. This destruction caused the Jewish people to experience the pain of displacement and loss of their home. The Second Temple. About 50 years later, when Cyrus the Great, king of Persia, allowed Jews to return to Jerusalem, the Second Temple was built. Though smaller in grandeur, it became the heart of our religious life. It lasted nearly 560 years. We worshipped there, offered sacrifices, and celebrated religious festivals. In 70 CE, the Romans attacked Jerusalem and destroyed the Second Temple by order of Titus. The people were scattered again through Poland, Germany, Morocco, and Yemen. A long period of exile and occupation began. This place has been destroyed and revived multiple times, from Nebuchadnezzar to the Romans, and finally, Umar ibn al-Khattab liberated Jerusalem, allowing the call to prayer to echo again. Later, the Dome of the Rock was built, and Al-Aqsa Mosque became a symbol of faith, this time for Muslims.
The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Do not travel except to three mosques, Al-Haram, my mosque, and Al-Aqsa Mosque." He also said, "Prayer in Al-Aqsa is equal to 1,000 prayers." Al-Aqsa Mosque is not just a building, it is our identity, the trust of the prophets, a light that must remain alive. Today the question is, will we be a generation of silence or a generation of light guardians? Al-Aqsa Mosque, a divine trust in our hands.
In my opinion, this great historical event that has taken place in this region of the world, now political conflicts have arisen, and major politicians have involved these religious people with each other in order to achieve their own political goals. Well, in my opinion, Miss Alaj, you should build your temple next to the Muslims' holy site, and all of you should live together in peace and happiness so that such conflicts, disputes, killings, and violence don't happen.
We cannot have the mosque and the third temple side by side. It's not possible. One structure, the Al-Aqsa Mosque, would have to go for the temple to be built, the daily music. Instead of hearing the call to prayer, I would hear the Levite musicians in the temple. I know this music is temporary. It's not meant to stay in Israel.
Well, according to what you're saying, what should we do about the Muslim people and Arabs living in the Palestine region, and how can we come up with a good and logical solution?
First, they must accept that things on the Temple Mount will change. We will have the third temple. The situation will change. We have many Arab countries in the world, but only one homeland. Everyone must accept that this is our homeland.
That's not true at all. We are rooted in this land. Our origin is tied to this country. We cannot go somewhere else. This is forced reasoning, not a solution. For years, Israeli soldiers have been killing innocent people. Palestinians have the right to a peaceful life, water to drink, homes, cars, spouses, children, but Israeli soldiers have deprived them of these rights.
Yes, I agree here. I think Israeli soldiers are following government orders, and the government is tied to politics. What happened is an unpleasant result of politics depriving people of life.
So, dear viewers, what do you think? What should the Palestinians do here? Should they abandon their beliefs, or should they keep fighting as they have been? Please write your suggestions for us in the comments section. In the next part, we want to ask Mr. Hakim why these 3 temples he mentioned are so important to them, and where their beliefs originate from that makes them so committed to their faith, to the point that such hardships have befallen them. In my opinion, all of this stems from certain beliefs that we don't know about, and we need to ask them about it. Maybe they'll show us a path as well. If you're a viewer who has watched the video up to this point, then you've gained a lot of useful and new information that is accurate and might be helpful in your life. A lot of effort has gone into making this video. To encourage us as well, be sure to like this video. If you want to know the facts about all the religions in the world and examine them without any bias, be sure to subscribe to our channel so that without any religious prejudice, we can hear the perspectives of all religions together. We will also present to you in a completely open-minded way and free from any religious bias, the views of all the great philosophers of the world regarding the existence or non-existence of God and their reasons. You can watch these videos on our channel and enjoy them, making the most of the useful information and insights in your daily life, so you can make the best decisions for both your worldly life and your hereafter.
In the next video, I will talk to you more about Muslim beliefs, the source of their beliefs, and the proof of Islam, but don't forget to like this video.
If you liked this video and found it to be important information about Jewish religious views, be sure to subscribe to this channel because it examines all religions without bias.
Until the next video, goodbye.